What is going on YouTube, and welcome to Saturdays in the Krogan Jones household. Annabella? God damn, what a woman. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you need to strive for in your future fiancés.
Someone's not cleaning the windowsills. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. Right, not gonna lie, right, this week has been an absolute madness, and I say it to my clients a lot. I'm going to say it to you guys now, but sometimes you have weeks where you make years worth of progress, and you have years where you make fucking no progress at all. And this week has been a week and a half. You're right, sweetness. But before we get into all that, we are going to go and train. It's Saturday. We run a Topline session on a Saturday. It's one of my favourite. Sorry? We do. Me and Jack do. Me and Jack does. Do? We do. Yeah, so we're going to head down to Ultraflex now, get in a Topline session, and then we're going to sit and have a chat. We're going to interrogate this lady here. Yeah, and I've not putting it on you because it's accountability and it's a timestamp in life, and our kids will look back and go, God damn, my mother is some woman. But yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy today's video, and be ready to be inspired. You quite clearly had a better education than I did.
It's not private school though.
Good old Oakwood, eh? Oh dear. Right, I'm not sure if you can see me, if you can hear me. First movement, cable flies, dumbbell lateral raise superset. Once Jack's off there, I'm going straight on. Once I'm out of the way of the dumbbells, Jack is straight on here. Bosh, 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 bosh. Right, and so at the minute with this session, we're running 3 presses. So we've got this one, we've got a hammer strength incline, and we've got a high incline Smith press. And there's a little bit of an internal debate that I'm having at the minute, like, do we need to put this one in? We've got enough presses on our ordinary push day. This Topline day, do we just stick with 2 incline Dell upper chest presses? Jack's shaking his head. Why?
Right though, the right chest pump.
Right, Jack likes this machine. It's one of them. Do we need it? Maybe not. If Jack likes it, we'll keep it in. I'll give in to the young man's demands. Right, so we're going to do 2 sets on this. First set, we're going to take the full stack for around 12 reps. Second set, we'll do full stack with a drop. Maybe. Up from last time, let's go. Tricky one. Slide your hips further forward. Try and get under the weight more. You're very much like that when you're pressing. Okay, it's very front delt.
My bum right to
yeah. So if you bring your hips there, that should be aligned a bit better.
Okay.
Three, two, mine. Yeah, move. when Jack was younger, if he wanted to be off ill from school on a Monday, he'd start saying that he didn't feel well on a Friday.
Oh, look at
Now that's transcended into bodybuilding. It's Saturday, we're training legs on Wednesday, so he's telling me that his knees are hurting now. So when he bails in a few days, I've been telling you for 5 days. I feel like I've said this previously, but half of the challenge for Jack is just getting used to being under load. And that's not rude. Once you get used to it, you're able to compose yourself a lot better and take it to a closer proximity to failure. The first like 2 reps were probably the worst 2 reps of the set.
Why?
I think you were shitting yourself more before.
I weren't really shitting myself.
Sorry. Getting over-aroused is the technical term. Getting a little bit like, ooh,
what is it? Because were they like half reps or
you're almost like
reps?
elbows were going back. You weren't keeping it tight.
Okay.
They got better.
All right.
If they were shit, I'd have told you to stop.
Siphon, this is hard.
Don't breathe out that much. Keep it tight. One more. This machine's harder than the other. I've said it previously on vlogs, but really do need to get some kind of, standardization when it comes to Smith machine resistance. Never mind the DFBA trying to get all the judging to be the same across the federations. This is the thing that matters.
Oh,
this machine's fucking well hard.
Controversial.
What?
Controversial.
Never controversial. Always honest. Right then, boys and girls, it is absolutely rammed at the gym, so I'll tell you what the last 2 exercises are. We did a pec deck in the shortened range, so it was like maximising the pump. Then we did tricep extension, overhead extension, and then we're going to do a bicep, tricep, supersets finish, and then that's it for top line. Very, very good session. Loads of progressions across the board, apart from on the high incline Smith. But we take it. But yeah, we'll see you back at Casa Krog in 3, 2, 1. Oh dear, right guys, so this part of the video was meant to be a little bit of a sit down and chat with Annabella to talk about her new and exciting direction in which her life is going in, but she's not here and I need to get this video out. So instead, you are going to get my motivational speech that I gave to Annabella. right? I suppose this is really aimed at people that aren't happy with their current situation or feel like they're not going anywhere in their career, in a relationship, whatever. And my bit of motivation, my bit of advice is to view where you are at right now as the worst case scenario. Obviously, if you are not happy, you are probably living in your worst case scenario, right? And let's be honest, if you sat watching this video, you own a phone or a computer, right? You've got a roof over your head, fingers crossed. You are better off than a decent portion of planet Earth. Your worst case scenario isn't horrific. It's not great. Like, you know, you're unhappy, so it's not great, but it's not awful. So view where you're at as your worst case scenario, and you can either look at it and go, shit, this is my worst case scenario. What the hell have I done to get to this point? Or you can look at it and go, right, this is my worst case scenario. If I try something different, I just go back to what I'm doing now. Don't think that this worst case scenario that you're in is that bad. You know, view it as, well, I can try things. And if they don't work out, then I'll just stick to doing what I've been doing for X amount of months, X amount of years. But it all starts with momentum, right? And momentum is probably the most underrated, invisible variable that, I don't know, that kind of affects our lives. So what is momentum? Momentum is feeling as though that you're doing something or going somewhere without actually you know, doing the do. One way of getting a shitload of momentum is by writing down, my advice would be to write down 3 things in life that you do not like and you would like to change. So it might be, I don't like my job, I'm not very happy in it, don't like my career, it doesn't provide me with the lifestyle that I want. It could be your relationship, you're not happy in it, or, I don't know, you don't like your car, you don't like where you live. You know, there's loads of things that people could be unhappy about. And I want you to cut them out of your life as much as you can in a 24-hour period. So if you do not like where you live geographically, put your house up for sale or look at moving elsewhere, right? If you don't like your job, hand your notice in. 100%. That is an easy one. Hand your notice in. And if you don't like your relationship, well, guess what? It's time to leave. And you might look at it and go, fucking hell, Josh, that's a bit drastic. But it's not drastic. It's completely and utterly necessary because you are in your worst case scenario that you could possibly be in right now. So why on earth would you want to stay in it? You can make so many changes and get so much momentum on the go by doing very minor actions, you know, like the actual process of handing in your notice or putting your house up for sale. It's very, very minor, but it gets momentum going. It gets you thinking, what's next? You know, you don't need to have a plan of what's next either. You can just literally just give things a go. Obviously, in Annabella's scenario, she's going to be leaving a job and then starting something else, but we don't know what she's starting. So the way that I would describe Annabella's situation is like jumping out of an aeroplane without a parachute, and what you're going to try and do is learn how to fly. And you will, because you've got no choice. You either do that or you fail or die. It sounds drastic, I know, but just work with me on this. Without babbling on for too long, if you are unhappy with your life, if there's anything that you are unhappy with, get momentum going, you know. Give it a push. Get the ball rolling. You can do it. I promise you. And if, you know, you give it a push and it's, oh, fucking hell, this is way harder than what I thought it'd be, I don't like it, I'm unhappy, you just do it again. Or you go back to what your worst case scenario was, where you were comfortable and you knew exactly what was happening day in, day out. It's not rocket science. I don't really know if this will provide any value for anyone. I hope it does. But I suppose a lot of things that I say it for myself as well, selfishly. We're going to wrap the video up here. Thank you for watching. We'll talk more about this thing, Annabella's situation, in the future, because it will provide so much value for people. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next video. Peace. God damn. I've learned how to use my camera better, thanks to Jack Eagles. So if you think the videos are getting better, thank Jack Eagles for it.